يعني لو انا فتحت هنا هتلاقي مثلا كل سيشن باسم، كل سيشن بالاسم، بالتايتل بتاعها او بالشات بتاعها، شات خاص بيها.
Okay, okay, no
فانا
problem.
باخد تلات
I
اربع
will publish it.
سيشنز.
I will publish it I will upload it to the YouTube. So guys, the lesson is Voyages of Discovery. Please wake up. Here is the world as we know it nowadays. How many continents? Wake up, please, guys. How many continents? How many oceans? Guys, you are still in the very beginning.
7.
Mr. 4 oceans, 7 continents.
Okay. So,
بس انا شايف
here's
5 اوشنز.
sorry.
1 2 3
Count.
4 5 6.
Sure. Read the
اهو
names while
باسيفيك،
counting. Read the names.
باسيفيك، اتلانتيك، انديان، بس
Wake up.
صح انه.
Okay. So, here is the first known map. It was drawn by Ptolemy, who was a Greek philosopher. So here is it: Africa, Europe, and Asia, and Australia. So they want to discover the rest of the world. Why? Because simply Italy was taking the lead. Italy was the wealthiest nation, the richest nation in Europe before the age of discovery. Keep it in your mind. Italy was the richest nation before the age of discovery. Why? Because Italy was in control of the ancient Silk Road, where they brought a lot of expensive goods from India and China. Sorry, then they are selling them over there in the European market. So keep it in your mind. Italy was the richest nation before the age of discovery, because this is a tricky question, guys. For example, before the age of discovery, Italy was the richest nation. During the age of exploration, Portugal was the richest nation. Then, after the age of exploration, Spain was the richest nation. So please keep it in your mind. Logically, yes.
Mr. Can I leave from the phone and join from the computer?
Okay, no problem.
Just so
It's gonna be better, but it's gonna be better, by the way, if you use your computer instead of your phone for all of the sessions, not for only history.
Thank you, Mr.
Welcome. So guys, keep it in your mind. Before the age of exploration, Italy was the richest nation. During the age of exploration, Portugal was the richest nation. After the age of exploration, Spain. Get the idea? Keep it in your mind. We have 3 wealthy nations in our lesson, but I already show you the correct order: Italy, Portugal, Spain. Let me see who wanna enter. Okay, so let's go on, guys. Why they will start the age of exploration? For 4 important reasons. Okay, of course, they wanna be rich, because simply they wanna be like Italy, because Italy was in control of the ancient Silk Road. So they want a piece of this cake. They want to be a wealthy nation too. The second, fame and glory, because simply if you made a huge discovery, your name will be written in history, like Christopher Columbus. Of course, your achievement will be recorded, fame and glory. And also in order to say sorry to the church, because there was some kind of Reformation act in Europe regarding Christianity. So in order to apologize to the church, in order to say sorry to the church, they want to spread their faith. They want to introduce new population to Christianity. So wealth, fame and glory, spread of Christianity, and the fourth one will be curiosity. They had no idea what's over there. The map is not complete. So they want to figure it out. What's over there? Because according to their legends, according to their myth, they had already said that there were freaky sea monsters over there that they will eat them alive. So they want to find out what's over there. Four main reasons why do they started the age of exploration: wealth, fame and glory, Christianity, curiosity. How are they gonna do it? Of course, they need some tools. They need to build larger ships so they can have a lot of cargo. And of course, they needed precise means of navigation because they want to find out their way. So from the Chinese, they brought the compass in order to figure out where is north. But by finding out where is the north direction is not enough.
So the Muslims came out with a new compass that it shows there is one specific star that doesn't move that gets them to the north.
Yes, Abdurrahman, but keep in your mind, please, that this is not a compass. The compass, the purpose, the function of the compass simply to show you, to guide you to the north direction. But this is not enough. In the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the sea, here is north. So what's the benefit? Here is the north direction. I want to find out my exact location. Where am I? So the Muslims had invented a precise tool of navigation, which was called the astrolabe, by using the stars and the horizon line. You can simply calculate your precise location, of course, by using a manual, by using a guiding book. So by knowing the exact location of a specific star in the sky, and until now, guys, there is only one star does not move in the sky, always still, and the most brightest one
طب
over there in
مستر،
the sky. Yes,
سؤال دلوقتي، يعني احنا دلوقتي الكوكب زي ما انت عارف اللي بيلف، صح؟
yes,
ازاي دي يعني؟ اما دي ماشيه معاك، ماشيه مع كوكب الارض. ما هو مثلا انت مش مثلا انت في الشرق واللي يبقى في الغرب يبقى شايف نفس النجمه، انت مثلا مش
yes,
فوق في
Abdullah.
الاتلانتيك
Abdullah.
وهكذا.
Okay,
ازاي
Abdullah,
بقى؟
I will tell you. All the stars over there in the sky, according to science, all the stars are moving. So the star that you can see with your own eyes right now is not in this location because he already moved away. It's gonna take some time. Get the idea? The star that you are seeing right now over there in the sky, this is not its actual place. It's already moved some time ago. But only one star in a clear sky, clear night, you can see it. The most, and it has some kind of extra light, more brighter than the others. Only one star. And in order to find it out, if you have the chance to go outside to the desert, for example, it's gonna be easier to see it because of the city light will affect your vision. So you have to go out in the middle of the desert, for example, have a closer look at the sky without any kind of tools or instruments. You can simply use your mere eyes. Okay, you're gonna see 3 stars in a line. And the third one, here is our target. Always with a line. You're gonna see 3 stars in a straight line. Number 3 is our aim, our goal. So by calculating the place of this star and the horizon line, you're gonna get some degree. By knowing which degree and the date of the day, by using a manual or a guidance book, you will calculate your exact location. I have a short movie, guys, but it's not, I can't show you it right now because we want to finish out the lesson. I will upload this short movie to you in order how to use it. And by the way, in this movie, you're gonna find out how the GPS is working. So GPS is a time and an angle. Inshallah, if you have a chance, you can simply go back to this movie and watch it. So what's important to me, guys, the Europeans started to build larger ships and they named it the Caravel. The Chinese, the Europeans brought the compass from the Chinese and they brought the astrolabe from the Muslims. So now they are ready to start their voyages of discovery. The first country to take the lead was Portugal. Number one, because of its location in front of the ocean, in front of the new discovered land later on. And of course, because of the efforts of this man, Henry the Navigator, Prince Henry. Keep in your mind, keep in your mind that he, by himself, he was not a navigator, but he was given the title. This is fame and glory, guys. He was given the title, Henry the Navigator. Why? Because of his passion in this field, because of his achievements. He simply established the first school of navigation. By a school of navigation, I mean it's not a normal school like ours. It was simply a building, a facility, where he invited all of the people interested in this field from all over the world. And of course, he used to give them some gifts and some payments in order to fulfill his dream. So by the people interested in this field, I mean map makers, sailors, navigators, everyone interested in this field, he was simply invited to this school of navigation. But he died before fulfilling his dream. And of course, his dream was to discover a sea route to reach India in order to be a wealthy nation. But he died before fulfilling his dream. Later on, from this school of navigation, after his death, came Diaz with the first major achievement. Of course, guys, before Diaz, there was some adventurers who wanna explore the water route to India, but they didn't accomplish anything. They had simply discovered small islands here and started to establish some trading centers. So when one Portuguese sailor had reached Ghana, for example, he established a Portuguese trading center here. When the other one came to discover Guinea, for example, he established a Portuguese trading center here, and so on. There's no major achievements. So the first major achievement was Diaz, when he managed to reach the southern tip of Africa, and he gave it the name Cape of Good Hope. After Diaz came Vasco da Gama, who managed to complete the trip, and he reached India all the way around Africa. So when I ask you, what's the difference between Diaz and Vasco da Gama? Of course, regarding their achievements, you're gonna tell me that Diaz managed to reach the southern tip of Africa, Cape of Good Hope, while Vasco da Gama managed to sail all around Africa to reach India. The third Portuguese sailor was Pedro Cabral. Pedro Cabral, his achievement was simply that he discovered, who can help me here? Wake up, guys.
Brazil.
He discovered
Brazil. Brazil, thank you very much. And he discovered by chance, by luck. He wanna
He
simply
was trying
avoid
to avoid the
windless Gulf of Guinea. Okay, so he discovered by chance. Quickly, the Portuguese sailors, Diaz, Cape of Good Hope. Vasco da Gama managed to reach India, all the way around Africa. Pedro Cabral discovered Brazil. And this is for Portugal, guys. The second country we're going to discuss will be Spain. Although Christopher Columbus was an Italian sailor, but he was sailing for Spain. Of course, because the Italian king refused to fund his expedition, he was simply sailing for Spain. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. funded his expedition. Of course, he made a huge discovery. He managed to reach, he sailed all the way to the west, and he landed the Caribbean islands, Hispaniola and Cuba. Over there, he found some natives. He gave them the name Indians. And of course, he found some exotic items over there, not familiar to the Europeans, like the parrots, for example, the jewelry, the tomatoes, and the natives. Of course, he brought all of these items with him back to Europe. Over there in Europe, they hailed him as a hero. They treated him as a hero. You have made a huge discovery in history. And because of his discovery, Spain was one of the wealthiest nations. Keep in your mind, before the age of exploration, Italy was the richest nation. During the age of exploration, Portugal was the richest nation. After the age of exploration, by meaning after they discovered the newfound land. خلاص, the age of exploration is done. Then they're gonna start the age of colonization. But for the discovery, Spain was the wealthiest nation. So keep it in your mind in this order: Italy, Portugal, Spain. The Spanish sailors, after Columbus's death, he was convinced that he discovered the water route to India. But after his death, with almost 10 years, came Amerigo Vespucci, where he discovered Columbus's mistake. It is not India, it's a new founded land. So Balboa thought, let me sail to the west, to this side, hoping that he can find a water route to sail to the west. But unfortunately, he found another ocean that they had to pass if they want to reach India by sailing west. And his achievement was simply, he was the first one to see what's over there, guys. Wake up. Pacific
Panama.
Ocean. Pacific Ocean.
اه
Yes, of course, he sailed to Panama, but his achievement that he was the first one to see the Pacific Ocean, guys. Ferdinand Magellan, he took the lead and he wanna sail all the way to the west to really discover a water route to reach India by sailing west. And he did it. It took him almost 3 years. Ironically, when he managed to reach Philippines, he was killed and he didn't physically went back to Spain. But this is fame and glory, guys. This is his idea, his achievement. This is fame and glory. Amerigo Vespucci discovered Columbus's mistake. Balboa discovered the Pacific Ocean. Ferdinand Magellan, the first one to circumnavigate the globe. By circumnavigation, I mean to sail around the world. Okay? England, John Cabot, his achievement was simply he discovered a small piece of Canada. Sir Francis Drake, who because the king at that time, the British king, simply gave him the mission to complete this map. So he wanna sail all the way around North America, but unfortunately he couldn't do it because of ice. So he decided instead of going back to England with zero achievement, he simply decided to sail to the west, and he was the second one to circumnavigate the globe. Henry Hudson, his aim was he wanna go all the way around Europe in order to reach Asia, but unfortunately his mission can't be done because of ice. Of course, no, because of ice. France, Jacques Cartier, he simply discovered this piece of New France. He named it New France, okay? A little piece of Canada. Henry Hudson, he discovered the Hudson Bay and the Hudson River. later on. In the next lesson, we're going to discuss Henry Hudson. This is your lesson. So quickly have a look here. And please wake up, guys. Wake up. It's your time. Oh, not this one. Yes. Quickly, the most familiar reason of exploration, guys. Who's going to help
Wealth,
me here?
fame, and glory,
Yes?
Christianity, and curiosity.
Thank you very much. Why did Prince Henry sponsor many exploration trips?
It was his dream.
To fulfill his dream to reach
New
or to
lands.
discover a sea. لا.
A
Keep in
sea
your
route,
mind.
Portugal,
It's the
India.
road to China.
Thank you. A sea route to reach India or China. What made Portugal one of the richest nations in Europe during the age of exploration?
Mister, just one question before we answer this one. India or China?
Both of them are the same. Southeast Asia, no problem.
Okay.
They found America.
Because
So
they found a
Found
new land.
America.
keep in your mind that Portugal did not find new land. Actually, Spain, Columbus discovered the new land. But
Yes, yes.
Portugal was one of the richest nations. Remember the order. Italy, because of the Silk Road, was one of the richest nations. Portugal was one of the richest nations because simply they established trading centers around Africa while discovering the sea route to India, right? So during the age of exploration, Portugal was the richest nation. After the age of exploration, Spain. You got the idea? So Portugal was one of the
Yes.
richest nations because they simply established Portuguese trading center around the African continent. Okay, what was the difference between
Yes,
Diaz and
found
Vasco da
the
Gama?
Cape of Good Hope, while Vasco da Gama found all the way, يعني, reached to China.
Thank you. Caravel. What's a caravel?
A light, fast sailing ship.
A light, fast sailing ship. Thank you. Circumnavigate or circumnavigation.
To navigate around the globe.
To sail all the way around the globe. Exactly. Balboa. What was his achievement?
The first one to see the Pacific Ocean.
Ferdinand Magellan.
First one to circumnavigate the globe.
Thank you. And the third one, Columbus.
He discovered
The
America.
first one to discover America.
Discovered America. Thank you. Columbus. Why do you think Columbus called the Native Americans Indians?
Because he thought
Because he
it was
thought they
India.
were India. Because he thought he was in India.
Thank you. Please, guys, if you notice, I can't just simply ask every one of you or to choose who's going to answer because of our time limit. So there is no problem. You can simply participate. Prince Henry was given the title Henry the Navigator
Because
he
Mr.
established a school of navigators.
because of his passion and of his support in this field. And he, the most important factor, that he established the School of Navigation. Okay, the most important technological tools used by sailors were
Astrolabe and compass.
Compass and astrolabe.
compass and astrolabe. Diaz became the first European to attempt to sail around the southern tip of Africa, a point today known as
Cape of
Cape
Good
The
of
Cape
Good
of
Hope.
Cape of Good Hope. Who saw the land that was later
Pedro
called
Cabral.
Brazil?
Pedro Cabral, yes.
Pedro Cabral. The
Mr.
Spanish ruler. Yes.
Can you open the participation list and choose the people, choose random from who raises his hand?
I know, but we have only 3 or 4 minutes left. But I think by this way, it's gonna take me some time.
Okay.
We are grown-ups, guys, and we can do it. In order to finish the revision, the practice sheets. Okay. So we are now here in 3. What number
We are
3?
four.
4. Okay, the
4.
Spanish ruler, king and queen.
Ferdinand
paid
and
for
Elizabeth,
whom?
I think.
Ferdinand,
And
And Elizabeth, I think.
Isabella.
Wait,
Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, who
Isabella.
paid for
Columbus.
Columbus. And Columbus was a Spanish sailor,
Italian.
Italian. Although he was an Italian sailor, but he was sailing for Spain. Until now, do you have
Because-
any question?
No, Mr. I'd like to add one point. Columbus went and worked to Spain because Italy wouldn't support him to do his sailings.
Yes, because the Italian king simply refused to fund his expedition to discover the new world. Now, I can proudly tell you that we are done with our revision. So please, if you have any question regarding this lesson, be my guest. It's your time. You have 3 minutes left in your lesson. Be my time. Be my guest, sorry. And you can simply ask me. Because at night, you have a quiz.
Mr.
quiz
At
will
what
be
time are you going
published.
to publish the
The
quiz?
quiz will be published at 9 p.m. And it's gonna be over there for 24 hours. Take your time.
Mr. Why don't you publish it at now or after school and we solve it today?
Because maybe, Abdurrahman, some of you have younger brothers or sisters, so they have to be to attend the online sessions. So I thought it's gonna be a good idea to publish it after the school day.
Smart idea, Mr. Thank you for thinking about the people who have brothers.
Welcome, Abdurrahman. Guys, so do you have any questions?
Thank you, Mr.
No,
Thank you, guys, and see you, inshallah, next Sunday. Thank you and good luck. Have a nice school day. See you later. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam, Mr. Bye bye.